Good afternoon, everybody. We're Fantastic Toy Adventures with Afternoon Delight here. We got, figuratively speaking, came in first. You made it first. Yes, sir. And then Gap After Dark came in. Hello, sir. Good to see you. And Mike Fee and Manic Plastic Toy Shop came about the same time. Good to see you guys. All right. So, there's me, and then there's you guys, and then maybe some more folks will come in later. Oh, thank you, sir. Let me get the ducks off. Had those on. There we go. Thank you. Yeah. All right. So, what's going on? Well, I quickly came home from work. I wanted to do this yesterday, but I didn't feel like it. Feel like shit yesterday. Feel better today. I know everybody knows what's out there and what's coming about this Wave 5 pre-order. I wanted to talk about it, though. I know some of these other guys have already talked about it or already said their piece about it. I encourage you to go watch their videos if you haven't seen them yet. This is me. I wanted to talk about it, and I wanted to do it live. I didn't want to make a video for it. Yeah, I feel a lot better, John. I really do today. We had mandatory fun at work. We had fun, damn it, because we were told to, and ate some ribs and watched everybody play cornhole. I didn't participate, but I watched. And a good time was had by all. Yeah, I am feeling a lot better today, and of course I'm off on Monday. Once again, 4 to 8 weeks are what I'm going through now, which means that I get 32 hours a week and I'm not getting paid as much as I'd like. But I'll just have to deal with it. In the meantime, got a little package in the mail. We'll talk about that over the weekend as well. Big Bad Toy Store sent me a little something. We'll see what it is. I think I know what it is. Hey, Nightwing. Yeah, good to see you, sir. And yeah, thank you, Mike. So, with all that said, tomorrow night we will not have a show because I'm going to the wrestling. Fallout is coming, and it's going to be tomorrow night. And me and old lady Paula, we're going to go see what's going on with that. So tonight I'm just debating whether I want to have a show or not. Probably not. Joneser is under the gun at his job. He is just being overworked. And when I last talked to him, I said, "Hey man, you want to hang out with me for a little while this afternoon while I set up the show, and you don't have to be on or anything." He's like, "Man, I'm still at work, dude." I'm like, "Shit." So yeah, without Joneser, there's no need in me trying to do memes of the week by myself. I tried that last week. It was fun, but it's better to have someone to react to it, and he's the best. That's why he's my co-host. And can't have Joneser's comment corner without Joneser, so there's no need in that. And I don't really have anything really planned for tonight. No wrestling to watch for me to commentate over or anything like that. So I decided to do Afternoon Delight instead. So, you know, I'll post a community post, let everybody know who's not here right now. I know a lot of folks can't come in this early, but then there are those who can come in this early that can't come up late. So it's a give and take. So what are we doing today? We're talking about superpower. And of course, I want to hear what you guys have to say about it as well. So chime in. First of all, these are the figures in the wave. Now there are 2 chase figures that weren't released by McFarlane Toys on their toy site. You can get them from Entertainment Earth, but you have to buy the full set. You have to buy all 4 of these figures plus 2 more figures. And the 2 chase figures are gold Wonder Woman and gold Aquaman. See how many shits I give about it? 0. I don't want those gold figures. I don't even know what they're about. Did I finish the Mr. McMahon documentary? I got to episode 3. I want to watch some more of it tonight, but I'll get to watch it with Paula. Figuratively Speaking says, I only want Bizarro and Riddler, and I can understand why. I'm going to talk about that here in just a second. It's storming and raining here, and we're getting stuff off the hurricane. Yes. So are we. We're lucky we're on the west side of it and not the east side of it. So good. It's just a lot of rain, not a whole lot of wind. I love the new Superman figure in Bizarro. I do too. If you look at that Bizarro figure, it looks like that S is on the right way and not backwards. Have no fear, folks. I'm pretty sure that's a pre-production picture. And I'm sure that the actual figure is going to have the S backwards on him. And they also show the S, the right side on the cape too. Surely they're not that stupid, okay? That S has got to be backwards both on the front and the back. So we'll see. And the Riddler is ugh. I'm going to tell you what's going on with that Riddler, Mike, because you may not know, okay? You may not know or understand what's going on. Storm came in here last night. Bill, did I get a super chat? No, I have not gotten any viewer activity at all, sir. Unless you sent a Streamlabs chat. You sent it by Streamlabs, or did you send it through YouTube? Send it through YouTube. It shows up in the chat here and on screen. If you do Streamlabs, it'll show up there eventually. No, it hasn't come through yet, sir. I don't see it. I'm looking at viewer activity. Nothing there, sir. Sorry. We'll see if it does show up later, but I don't know. Back to the show, though. So we got Bizarro #1, Superman there. They sent me a receipt. Did you super chat it today? Because the receipts on super chats come in 2 or 3 days later after you super chat when they send you the email on those. They don't, especially if you do Apple, bill right. You send it today. It does not show a super chat from anyone right now, sir. And there's nothing I can do about that either. That's a transaction between you and YouTube. And they take their money and then they send me some later, much later. All right, so we got Bizarro Superman #1. We got black and gray Batman using the new superpower buck. We've got Riddler, who looks suspiciously like a repainted Green Lantern, and there's a reason for that. And then we have Superman here. And this Superman is using a new buck, like the Batman. He does have a smiley face on him, and I'll take that because he smiled a lot back in the Bronze Age. This is the Superman we should have gotten all along. So yeah, I'm getting that Superman, Jack. I'm getting the Batman too, but I don't mind that Superman. I kind of wish he'd been released first instead of the shit. I mean the crappy figure that we got. Yeah. I like all of them, to be honest, and yes, I like the Batman repaint. All right, let's take a look at them. We'll start with Superman here. So what's going on here? This is what they call classic Superman. He is to look like the old Superpowers figure. The original Superman figure that they released was not this Superman. I know he looked pretty decent. Everybody liked him, blah, blah, blah. But he was not this Superman. I think this Superman will scale properly with the rest of the Superpowers line, even the vintage, which the other one did not. So there you have that. Now, the next figure, of course, is Batman, and it's the black and gray Batman, which is just a straight repaint of the other Batman that we got, the classic blue and gray Batman. Although I like this Batman because he kind of reminds me of the Alex Ross, way Alex Ross drew him with black. Because originally Batman was not blue and gray. The way Bob Kane intended it for him to be was he was black and gray, but black doesn't translate well into 4 colors in 4-color comics, so they would replace the black with blue highlights, okay? Which is why Superman has blue highlights in his hair. He has black hair, but if you look at the old comics, he had blue highlights in his hair. So that's why Batman eventually became blue. He was meant to be black with blue highlights, and it kind of reversed at some point or other. Hello, Jeff. What's going on, my friend? Good to see you, sir. Glad to see Jeff here with us. My friend who works at Target Man. So we got that Batman coming. I have got something that needs to be turned off. Hold on. Boom. There we go. Now that'll quit bothering me. Now, back to where we were. Going through these superpower slides that I've created here. All right, now here's Bizarro. This is Bizarro number 1. He's got his name tag around his neck. Todd's been looking at the guys who have been making customs, and he sees what sells. Once again, this is going to use that Superman buck that was from the Superman figure that we just saw, the new classic Superman buck. And he's got a new head sculpt so that he looks like Bizarro. I was afraid they were just going to repaint a Superman head. Thank God they didn't. He's got his little mean eyebrows going there, and he's got a tousled mop of hair on top of his head, and he looks a little blocky, so he looks like Bizarro should. Shaitan's Hammer, what's going on, my friend? Good to see you. I'm glad you hopped in the house tonight. And the next figure, yeah, there you go. All Music Fan 88, Jeff, using the new emojis there. And you could use that face for Solomon Grundy. You could, but I would think you would want a bigger head for Solomon Grundy, seeing as how you would use a bigger buck. The buck for Solomon Grundy would have to be based off the Kilowog buck or the Dark Side buck. All right, so we got that figure. So that takes care of the 4 main figures. No, that's only 3 of them. There's one more left. What one would that be? Why, that would be the Riddler. Yes, I saw that. You Tigra all the way from UK. There was a post that you kind of put my name in, so I got a chance to see that. Amazon has Riddler and his package. Bio card just says he riddles Batman or something like that. Well, the reason that he is looking the way he looks is because there is an homage going on here. You'll have to watch that later. Basically, he is the classic Superman, the Superman that we should have got in the beginning of the wave, the first wave. That's not the Riddler. That's Green Lantern is the Riddler. That is correct. And that is what happened back with in South America when the South American toy companies released El Asietto here, the Riddler there. They just repainted a Green Lantern buck pretty awfully, as a matter of fact. Even included his ring on his finger. And Todd's kind of making a little homage to that. So that's why he's basically a Green Lantern repaint, is to homage the fact that the Super Amigos line down in South America did the same thing. Now, that figure was an awful figure, and he's worth a lot of money, carded or loose. You're just not going to get. I've got a reproduction one in my collection. I think I've showed it before on these shows. He had 2 different kinds of plastic. He had a different kind of plastic for his lower legs than he did for his upper body and upper legs, which is why you have that lighter green on his lower legs there. Feet. He had the paint chipped and flaked off of him. He was a pretty rotten figure overall, but he is very sought after because he is very rare. But we got 2 things going on here. We've got an homage to this figure going on with the Green Lantern head and repainted body, but we've also got, and I've seen some people in various places complaining, oh, the Riddler isn't that buff, the Riddler doesn't have muscles, the Riddler's a big old skinny guy. He's based off of exactly what was in the DC Style Guide, and I've got a picture of him right there. So you got the Style Guide picture, plus you've got that Green Lantern thing going on. So that's what's going on with that. Toys of a Time Gone By. Good to see you, sir. Glad you stopped in to say hello to us. These superpowers are pretty cool. They are, man. They are. And I'm digging the Green Lantern, okay? I'm digging him for this very reason. He is a toy I can play with and put in the collection. I've got 2 Riddlers in my collection, okay? I've got the Riddler that I had made by a customizer that basically repainted a Green Lantern buck and made him look like the old South American Super Amigos Riddler there. And I've also got the one that came out from Toy Biz with the World's Greatest Superhero collection, which I was more partial to that Riddler than any other as far as playing with him because he is a different figure and he looks more or less accurate. I love the Riddler. But a thug, Dark Knight. You put your hands on me. Here you go. And yeah, no problem. That's what's going on with the Riddler there. So yeah, Rickster. Jim Carrey played him in that movie, and I don't know if this is meant to look like him or not, but it doesn't look like him to me. But it looks just like the way the body anyway, and the way the question marks are painted on the figure. It looks just like the old style guide. Speaking of which, the style guide will be out next month, around the 25th or 24th of next month. I'm looking very forward to that from Standards Manual. I will be getting a copy of it, and we will cover it here on Weird Fantastic Toy Adventures when it comes in. Jim Carrey doesn't look like him, to be honest. No, he doesn't. I wish they had elbow articulation. Well, the reason they don't is because they're meant to homage the original Superpowers line, which at the time was fine with not 5, but 7 points of articulation, which was pretty cool for a figure. I mean, it wasn't until G.I. Joe came out that we got figures with elbow articulation. And even then, they didn't have the bicep articulation until the next wave. But yeah, the reason he don't have elbow articulation is because the original figures didn't, but they do have the knee articulation, which is fine. And of course, all the homage figures that have been done by Toy Otter in Fresh Monkey Fiction and over there at Long Box Heroes and Power Stars are the same way. So there's that. Now, I like how they are. It's just my opinion. Yeah, well, we've all got our opinions, sir. I like the 80s style too. Okay. You know, there are figure lines out there with more articulation. If you're interested in that, then head on over to the 7-inch McFarlane figures, which are just fine. I mean, nothing wrong with them. And then of course there was the classic line that was put out back in the day from Mattel when Mattel had the license. They covered a lot of these figures then too. I just wish they would make the characters that I want. Well, we got some coming up. They are definitely on point to the originals. Kate Van D, hello. We're talking about Superpowers figures today on Afternoon Delight. Now, what can we look forward to? Now, Joneser and I have sat here and done a show about what we want. And one of the figures I wanted, I might just get, because we've had a Wave 10 leak. And of course, before we talk about that, let's talk about what's missing here. The Justice Society 3-pack has not been announced in this wave. It was teased to us, but we haven't seen it. So Starman and Hourman and Green Lantern here, Alan Scott Green Lantern from Justice Society of America, we don't know what's going on with these figures. So they haven't been, we haven't heard anything. I wish there was a Riddler in the Nolanverse movie. I would love to see a vac metal cyborg. Okay. Now, I'm looking forward to these for one reason. I'm really not that interested in Starman Hourman as much as I am the Green Lantern Alan Scott figure. But the fact that these were teased made me very happy, because I would like to see the Justice Society in full done. And we might just get it eventually. We shall see. but we haven't heard any more about these. The Wave 10 leak is cool, so we're going to talk about that. All right, so what do we got? We got the Atom, Ray Palmer, the classic Atom from Super Friends and Bronze Age. Jay Garrick Flash, so that'd be Justice Society Flash to go with the Alan Scott Green Lantern, right? We have an unmasked Batman, so we can get some Batman repaints going on there. Lobo. Not that I'm a big Lobo fan. I mean, one time I was, not necessarily now, but there's a lot of folks that are. Hey, Sean, what's going on, man? And Robin Jason Todd. What's that going to be? Are they finally going to release a Robin figure that's got the little panties on and the little pixie shoes? Just saying. That thing that they showed us over there on the crowdfund was not okay. And Superman Return of Superman Chase variant. So that's a Chase figure. That's like the Batman and Superman, the Fleischer Superman and the Dark Knight Batman. Those were Chase figures. That's why you couldn't buy them on Todd McFarlane, but you could from other sites and find them in the store. They're called Chase figures. I'm kind of ambivalent about the Superman Return of Superman figure. I mean, it's just another excuse to put out another Superman figure, right? Now, here's the other thing that may upset some people. I don't care, but there may be some people who crowdfunded this thing thinking, hey, I'm going to get something special here that nobody else gets. And look, that Black Man and Sea Saucer and Multicraft are going to come out in this wave, maybe, Wave 10. Daniel St. John, your thing won't show up on the screen. Too much text here. Let me read it out. For me, this Riddler figure was a real disappointment. I wanted a homage. Maybe they should not have used a Nightwing. McFarlane, too big a figure. He looks a little too heroic on that Nightwing. Was it a Nightwing book or a Green Lantern book? I was hoping it was a Green Lantern book, but you may be right. But it does have the Green Lantern head on it. Buy the 89 Toy Biz, Robin. That's Jason Todd. You're correct, sir, and I do. Toys of a Time Gone By. I wonder if Walmart dropped them from the stores cause any Walmart I visited nowhere to be. Yeah, they're not in Walmart anymore. Mrs. Ballard, hello. How are you doing? Nightwing body, Green Lantern head. Okay, Daniel, I think you're right, because if we go back, yeah, you're right. That's not the Green Lantern body, is it? Okay. Well, back over here. Let's look at an idea of what they might look like. So we've got Superman Return to Superman. We've got Atom, which I'm all about. Jay Garrick, which I'm all about. Then we've got Jason Todd Robin. I put that one in there because maybe. And Lobo, which I think a lot of people would be interested in. He's still pretty popular. I'm not as big a Lobo fan as I used to be because he's just a straight up parody. Come on, let's just admit it to ourselves. And then we've got Batman there, basically unmasked Batman. These figures are not going to be what they look like in the wave. This is just an idea of what they could. Various customizers have made these figures. I wanted to put them up for it so as to look at. I like that Bruce Wayne head. That is a nice Bruce Wayne head. We don't know what the real figure Bruce Wayne's head's going to look like, Jeff, but I just wanted to give y'all kind of a little tease, maybe a little homage. We need Shazam, aka Captain Marvel. If we do get him, I doubt he'll look like classic Captain Marvel. I think he'll look more like what we see right now today in the comics. Superman Returns, a long hair and black outfit. I think we might get that eventually, Nightwing, to be honest with you. So there we go. That is my take on this. John from Figuratively Speaking says he only wants to get the Bizarro and the Riddler. which if you're being, if you're being frugal with your money, which some people should, including myself, to be honest with you, that's probably what we should be doing. And then telling Todd, look, quit it with the Superman, Batman repaints. But I've saved a little money by buying all 4 of these figures in one group together from McFarlane Toys. I wanted that Superman. That Superman will replace the Superman that I got. That will be my go-to Superman from here on out. Darkseid was a New 52 version. Love to see an original. Yeah. See, Todd's all about that kind of stuff, and that's kind of what we got with that Superman as well. So I wasn't interested in that Superman as much as I am this one. Yeah, I bought it because that was the first superpower Superman that we got, but I'm saying that should have been the one we got. And here's another closer look at him. I mean, he's got a smile on his face. A lot of people are bitching about the smile on his face. If you look in the style guide, there's plenty of pictures with Superman smiling. He smiled a lot. Christopher Reeve smiled and showed teeth when he did it. And in the final scene when he flew up off of the earth and he flew out in his space and he looked at us, he broke the 4th wall and he looked at us in the camera. He smiled at us to reassure us that he was Superman and that everything was going to be all right because he's on the job. Come on, guys. Yeah, that looks like a good Superman. I like the Superman, yes. Glad to see the new Kenner style bodies built. Superman and Bizarro look great, and I agree with you. Thank you. That Superman will be my replacement also, Bill. It's so close to the original. Yes, it is. It is. And he missed the mark with the Fleischer Superman, to be honest with you. There should have been a whole new head that looked like the Fleischer head. There should have been this buck. But that's okay. I've got something even better. I've got something even better for a Fleischer Superman. Please, no paint stains on these figures. The Batman and Superman were messed up. Yeah. Yeah, how dare the symbol of hope smile. Exactly. Come on, guys. Superman... I have no problem with Superman with a smile on his face as long as it doesn't look too goofy, and this doesn't. As a matter of fact, this looks very, very much style guide-ish. He's got that. He's got the look of Superman right here. Something that was sorely missing from that very first figure. Absolutely. So, like I said, I would love to hear what you guys think about this, but this is my take on it. And I'm looking forward to these, and of course, when it comes to this set here, Adam and Jay Garrick Flash, I'm all about, really all about that. I really love this figure. We need hope. We do. Bill, is that box what I think it is? So exciting. I have a feeling that you might know what's in that box. I plan on getting into it. Not today, but yeah, I'm going to get into that box, and we're going to get the stuff out and play with it. I want to get some stuff together and make this a really good special production when we open this box up. So maybe Sunday, if I'm up to it Sunday, because I really need to do a Sunday show because we're not doing a show tonight or Saturday. The Fleischer Superman was amazing. The cartoon, in my opinion, is great and holds up today. It is probably the best version of Superman that there is. I know there are those who say the Superman animated adventures by Paul Dini were better. That was Fleischer Superman. It hasn't, in my opinion, it hasn't been beat to this day. Just hasn't. Can't wait. Yeah, yeah. This is gonna be nice. Now, of course, you know what it is, but they're 3 3/4 inch, so they're a lot smaller than Superpowers, but I don't care. I really don't. I'm really excited about that. I'm so excited about it. I want to do some music and fun with Superpowers. So let me go down here and grab a little set of music and fun and set us up something to listen to here. One of the sad things about music and fun here towards the future is the fact that there's a lot of things that just get me demonetized that I just can't play on the show anymore like I used to. And we're going to get around that by doing some Rumble shows. Not today. I'm not even simulcasting today like I did the other day. But we'll get into those. We will. We're gonna go over to Rumble and we're gonna play what we like to play without having YouTube come in and spoil our fun. But not today. But I'm gonna give us some stuff that we can listen to though. I'm gonna give us some stuff that we can listen. Get down here and find us some good. Yeah. How about some Batman and That Time Is Now? That sounds like some good stuff. We'll play these two real quick and we'll see what you guys want to hear. All right, go. I move stuff around. There we go.
Buildings entirely just crushed and crumbled. I'm not sure if it's safe to report from my vantage point. I really need to leave. So the fences inform me that the surrounding areas are in ruin. I see some people running now. In the opinion of this reporter, if this nation, or in fact the world, ever needed heroes, that time is now. That time is now.
All right, and we're back, and we were looking at the Wave 10 leak earlier, and George, you're not late, man. You're just in time, and Zazel's Clubhouse showed up. Good to see you, sir. I'm glad you decided to come hang out with us. He said hello, good morning from Australia, because he lives in the future. And Sean is here, and don't worry, Sean, I got another set of music and fun with some stuff that you might like in there. But anyway, we were talking about all this stuff here. We're talking about why the Riddler looks like he looks. Honor you 83. I'm driving home in the remnants of the hurricane over the top of the state. Okay, well, you be careful, sir. You listen to us, but you don't watch while you're driving. Be careful. I need that flash. Yeah, I need that flash too. Gojatron, hello, I just got home. Hey, man. So, for those of you just joining us, we were talking about the new superpowers, Wave 9, Bizarro, and Black and Gray Batman, and Riddler and Superman. And I talked about how the Superman there is the Superman we should have got in the beginning. Right? Right? I mean, that's a cool Superman there. Looking forward to those Justice Society figures. I hope they are on the original Kenner style bodies. We'll see. We'll see. Todd does what Todd does. And a lot of people are like, why another repaint of Batman? Well, it's the black and gray Batman. He's black and gray, so it kind of matches the way he was really intended to be. But I'll get this because I got the whole set there of the four. I got both Flash figures, the Barry Allen and Wally West, best Flash. The Bizarro here, I'm happy they put him on the right buck. I'm happy they gave him a new head sculpt. Wally West is still very affordable on Amazon. Do they still put that little plastic pool thing that runs the kid? No, they stopped that. They learned their lesson on that. And they don't use ribbon anymore for the capes. They're using cloth. That Batman looks great. Thank you. Yeah. I want the 39 Batman with a rifle. There you go. The original Batman. And we talked about the Riddler. Now, he's got the Green Lantern head, homage to the Super Amigos. He doesn't have the Green Lantern body. Apparently, that's Nightwing's body. Now, this could be what we get, or we could get a Green Lantern body. I was kind of hoping for a Green Lantern body as well. And I was also talking about, people were like, Why is he so buff? Riddler's not buff. Well, he was in the style guide. And this Riddler, the way his question marks are positioned on his outfit, just reeks style guide. Sure, I wish they put a different head on him with a domino mask that doesn't cover his nose like Green Lantern's, but he's doing an homage there to the Super Amigo figure. And of course, these three figures here we've been teased about in the past, but they're sadly missing in action. Where are they? I don't know. Hopefully we're going to get them. They may end up being a chase variant that you can only find in GameStops or Target or somewhere like that. We'll see. But they haven't showed up on Entertainment Earth or on Big Bad, so I don't know what's going on with them. And of course, we got this Wave 10 leak here, and I found this over at Toy Habits, and we'll go look at them in just a second. But I went perusing to find what they might look like, and if that Atom looks like that, I'm all in. There's the Jay Garrick Flash, so we can have more Justice Society members in the Superpowers line. I don't know how I feel about Lobo, and I'm not really sure how I feel about having a Superman Returns Superman and an unmasked Batman. You could probably use him to make a Bruce Wayne figure later. If JSA is exclusive, I'm hoping for Amazon and not Wally World or Target. Well, apparently Walmart doesn't even carry this stuff anymore. At least not around here. I need the Dark Knight Batman from the last wave. Now, if I run across one, I'll pick him up for you, but it'd be probably a while before I get up that way. So I was telling you about where I found this stuff at. I've got Toy Habits pulled up, and they showed well, let me go over here. Yeah, they were showing us this stuff here over there. The Wave 9 pre-orders, when they got live, they throw this thing here up showing all the figures here. Card back, showing the card backs here, the Gold Wonder Woman, Aquaman, that chase figures that I don't want and don't get them from Entertainment Earth. So there's the Batman, there's the card back if you're interested in that. Same card back. He is Vengeance, he is Night, he is the Batman. And you get the front and back view of him there. There's the Riddler. There's his packaging. Riddle us this. What cerebral criminal with an affinity for purple and green loves challenging the Dark Knight? The cleverly calculated plans and puzzling plots. That's what it says on the back. You see, that's straight out of the style guide picture there, which they should be using on all of these. And I'm assured that is a Nightwing body and not a Green Lantern body. There is the Super Amigo figure that he's based off of. Here's Superman, and a nice picture of his face there. Blue eyes and a big smile on his face. You buck. He's got a decent cape. It's kind of long. It goes down to his ankles. So that's good. He's got the S on the back. Nice. It really matches the style guide there. And here's Bizarro. And you can't tell whether that S is backwards on his chest or not, but it's not backwards on the cape. I hope that isn't the case. It needs to be backwards. Todd. And then the Starman, Green Lantern, Iron Man, just a society pack. We don't know where that is. Aquaman Gold Chase. Nobody cares. I know I don't. Wonder Woman Gold Chase. I don't know. Starman, Hourman. So And then they talked also here about this Wave 10 leaked list with Jason Todd, Robin, and Superman from Superman Returns, and Batman without his mask on, Jay Garrick, Flash, and Atom. And of course, the Bat Multicraft, and the Saucer are supposed to come out on Wave 10, and I don't know if people are going to be upset by that or not, considering it was crowdfunded. What do you guys think? I'm thinking it's Superman Returns from the 90s comics, black costume repaint. There you go, Gojitron. You're on to something there, sir. Briscoe1234. Hey man, how's it going? Good to see you. Yeah. I think Gojitron's on to something here. Yeah. I think you're right. I think that maybe they got it wrong. And if he looks like this little Atom right here, I mean, that's what he's supposed to look like, right? And Jay Garrick Flash, can't wait for that. I would love to see him. Batman Unmasked. Lobo. What do you guys think about Lobo? You gonna buy a Lobo figure? I might. And this is Damian Wayne right here, isn't it? That's not necessarily what they're talking about. I know this figure, this actor here played him on the Teen Titan, or the Titans television show that came out on DC Direct there for a little while, and then I guess they moved it over to the Max, HBO Max, and then the Max. I think Gojitron's right. I don't think it's going to be this one. I think it's going to be, I think you're right. Superman Returns, Superman with a black costume. And of course, the Mana Saucer and Bat Multicraft. What do you guys think about that? Are you excited that they're going to release these in a wave? I mean, I said that all along. Thank God. Yeah. Thanks Gojitron for cluing us in on that. I think he's right. I also went over to 13th Dimension looking around and see, because they were talking about the Riddler there from the Super Amigos. This is the Pacipa. It was released in South America, Super Amigos. That Superman was bizarro. So yeah, it's not the Green Lantern book. You're right. That is a Nightwing book, if there ever was one, in there. Because the Green Lantern book looked kind of like it's supposed to. The Superman and Batman book with the wide leg stance. Riddler should have been on this book, and hopefully he will be. And this is just a pre-production model. We'll see. We can hold out hope. But I was kind of hoping the reason that the Green Lantern figure was released in the first place was playing the long game, just so they could do the Riddler homage. Yes, if they want to do an homage, a Green Lantern book repaint would have made sense, like you say. Yeah, I mean that's kind of what I was thinking that they were gonna do, and I was kind of thinking that's what this figure was all, because think about it. Out of all the figures that they released so far, this figure here is almost a straight up reproduction of the original Superpowers figure, except for the fact that it's got pins in it. And Jones and I were arguing about that. Jones said, well, they'll do a straight up reproduction. Look at Green Lantern. And I was thinking to myself, well, they're doing that so they can do the Riddler. I think I even told him that. And he said, maybe. And I kind of got excited when I saw that that's what they were doing, but we'll see. We'll see. It could change. It could change. We don't know. All we know is what we've been shown so far, and this is what we've been shown so far. We'll see. All right, so I'm going to play some music and fun. Sean wanted to hear Battle for Eternia, so it's in there. Some of the newer stuff that John has helped me with is there. and also something special for Mike is in there too. And we'll take a look at that real quick, and we'll come back and see where we want to go from there.
Classic but faced with its death, warriors brave stand tall and mean against the serpents, the unseen. Rise of the snake man, eternity ascend, fighting the shadows will we defend. Rise of the snake man, eternity ascend, fighting the shadows will we defend. Legends told of ancient might, heroes ready for the fight. Serpent eyes that glow at night, hold your ground, don't lose your sight. Steel and magic clash in air, hope is fading, feel the stare. From the depths they do arise, face the dark, don't close your eyes. Eternia cries out loud, shadows grow with every cloud. Will the heroes make a stand, save the last of their homeland? Heroes ready for the fight. Serpent eyes that glow at night, hold your ground, don't lose your sight. Steel and magic clash in air, hope is fading, feel the stare. From the depths they do arise, face the dark, don't close your eyes. Eternia cries out loud, shadows grow with every cloud. Will the heroes make a stand, save the last of their homeland? Eternia cries out loud, shadows grow with every cloud. Will the heroes make a stand, save the last of their homeland?
This is Hordak, the original gangster. I'm here to give a special shout out to Mike V from your little pal, Jeff. I understand you've been sick and shit. Now that you done got well, your buddies want to get your ass back on YouTube and start making videos again, instead of sitting around the house on your dead fat ass like a sack of shit. And if you don't, I'm gonna come to your house, and I'm gonna take this, and stick it in your butt, and twist it. And if that don't work, I'm gonna take this crossbow and shoot you dead in your motherfucking eye. Okay, Jeff, here's your fucking cameo. Now give me my fucking money or I'm gonna find your ass and do the same goddamn thing. Okay, I'm done. Is that shit off? What, goddamn? How many more of these fucking things do I have to do today?
Jeff, I hope you paid the man his money, because he didn't sound like he was going to take an IOU or anything like that. So we got a lot of folks that came in while the music and fun was playing. Sue Studio's here, Briscoe1234 is here, and Motu Joneser, and then Nolan and Rolando Flores. Yeah, Motu Jones are here hanging out in the chat with us. Hopefully I can talk to him some this afternoon once he gets home and gets settled in. I only receive toys, Mike. I don't give out anything. I don't know. Hordak may stick that thing in your butt if you don't give him his money. I would hate for that to happen to you there, friend. Anyway, what were we talking about today? Well, we were talking about these Superpowers Wave 9 pre-orders that are out there that we're all looking forward to. And like I said, I went. I'm gonna go through this for you new guys that just showed up here. Superman, we should have got to begin with. Another Batman repaint, which is okay. I mean, he's black and gray. Okay. We got Bizarro with a new head sculpt and using that new Superman buck, so yay. We've got Riddler, which should have been on a Green Lantern buck instead of a Nightwing buck, but he does have Green Lantern's head to homage that Super Amigos Riddler there. Had Superpowers Gold Superman showed up today, along with the Batman Who Laughs. Wasn't going to get him, but he was a good price. Batman, and Batman Who Laughs, each sold separately. New from Superpowers. McFarlane Toys. Where's this at? I was kind of looking forward to this. I know a lot of people wasn't, but I was, especially for that Alan Scott Green Lantern. And of course, we have the Wave 10 tease here with Adam, Ray Palmer Adam. Remember, Jones, we were talking about that, and you were surprised that that was my #1 pick. Well, I got my wish, Jack. So we may see these figures here in the future. And Gojitron pointed out, and I think Gojitron's right, it's not Superman Returns, Superman from the Superman movie. No. This is Superman Returns from the comic book with the black outfit and the long hair. That's what we're hoping for, folks. That's what we're hoping for. That's what we're hoping for. So we'll see. What do you guys think? Let me know in the chat, and go down to the comments after this is over with and comment away. Very few people comment on my stuff. There's a few people who always comment, and there are a lot of people who never comment. So come back. You don't have to watch the whole replay. Just come back and give me a few comments in the comments. I wonder if we would get 2 Adams, one regular size and one small. That would be nice. That would be real nice. Rick, did you get your Demo Man? I know a lot of people have been getting him quickly here lately. The Batman Who Laughs and Hellraiser Pinhead fit well, yeah. Batman Who Laughs, aka Gimp Batman. I think Susudio asked about who he was, and we kind of went into that last time so that we could help her out. There, Jamie. What's going on, Jamie? Good to see you. Oh, man. Yeah. Demo Man's still available. Well, it doesn't surprise me. I didn't order him, and I really don't want to, but, you know, I'm hoping I can do a Sunday show. I want to set up something special for that because I got something from Big Bad here that I would love to show off. I'm really excited about. Did you score a goal yet at soccer, Jamie? Interesting question. All right, so there was a big dip in viewership. It looked like everybody quit watching all of a sudden, and then suddenly everybody's back. So I don't know what happened on that. I think YouTube's messing with me. Yeah, I bet you are. I'm excited for that box too. I'm almost wanting to get into it now. I got this awesome Colossus hand I'm pretty excited about, says the Joneser. Big Bad box. Uh-oh. Well, we talked about that. You know, I know you don't get a chance to watch my lives anymore, but we went window shopping not too long ago, and we went over to the Big Bad Toy Store, and we were looking at the new Batman 5 POAs that are coming out from Mezco, and I saw something, and I had to get it. Lord have mercy. Daniel St. John says, I love that we would get those 4 Justice Society figures, especially Alan Scott Green Lantern and Jay Garrick Flash. Absolutely. Absolutely. I've been in and out, giggity. All right. Oh, I don't know, but this analytic thing that I've got here is awful. Yeah, like he said, in and out. All right. Well, guys, that's pretty much what I had to do today. I wanted to just talk about Superpowers and get into it. If you guys want to do anything else, let me know. I mean, I'll stick around for a while, but I think I've got about everything covered here. An ironic twist. Joneser gets the Colossus hand but loses the figure. It's a Twilight Zone episode. Dee 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 dee. Oh snap, that better not happen. I'm just hoping that now that you've got your Colossus hand replacement, that you find the original one that popped out of that damn box. Hell, just for that. Let's set up something here for Joneser. I'll go up here and get this one going. And we'll get some Joneser videos in here. We love Joneser. We're going to do Joneser's a set of Joneser videos. Nothing but Joneser videos. And yes, we have Joneser videos on Weird Fantastic Toy Adventures. So let's start out with a couple of them here. Joneser videos. Da 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 da. Joneser, we love you, Joneser. We gotta do Joneser videos for you. There's a good one right there. Here's another one. Go ahead. Another one open here. There we go. And one more. Got one more Joneser video that we can add. And that one just got released here not too long ago. And I messed up yesterday when I released this video. I meant to have it released at 4:15 p.m. and it released at 4:15 a.m. and it's done really, really terrible as a result. So if you guys would go and watch Joneser's Wild Vacation on Weird Fantastic Toy Adventures, but I'm going to play it here as well. So let me put these in a kind of a little bit of an order here. We'll start out with Joneser's Wild Vacation because it happened before the hand. So now we got a set of Joneser videos just for Joneser. So here you go, Joneser. Have at it.
Joneser went on vacation under California sun. Lost his wallet on purpose, just to dodge and have fun. Hit the beach like a hero, no sunscreen on his skin. Burned up brighter than red fire, or his courage paper thin. Live it up in the sunshine, lose yourself in the ride. Jones's Wild Vacation, it's a roller coaster slide. Cards and slots in the evening, love came knocking on his door. Royal flush hit the jackpot, didn't need that wallet no more. From beachside birds to poker go, Joneser had a blast. With every twist and turn, he made memories that last. Hit the beach like a hero, no big hero, sunscreen on his skin. On his skin, burned up brighter than red fire, or his courage paper thin. Hit the beach like a hero, no big hero, sunscreen on his skin. On his skin, burned up brighter than red fire, or his courage paper thin. Live it up in the sunshine, lose yourself in the ride. Joneser's Wild Vacation, it's a roller coaster slide. High. Cards and slots in the evening, luck came knocking on his door. Royal flush hit the jackpot, didn't need that wallet no more. From beachside birds to poker go, Joneser had a blast. With every twist and turn, he made memories that last. From beachside birds to poker go. Joneser lost it on the floor. Action figures hand no more. Crawling low he has to find, bumping all with his behind. On his knees he starts to roam, hairy ass in every home. Looking round and spinning there, long light figure in the air. Jones has lost the plastic hand, wallowing on the ground. Jones's ass like superhero, gravity unbound. Living room, a battlefield, all the toys that he concealed. Hunting down the piece of plastic, it's a fight so fantastic. Cracks and under chairs, Jones dies without a care. This is now his only mission, find the hand with no omission. Jones has lost the plastic hand, wallowing on the ground. Jones's ass like superhero, gravity unbound. This is now his only mission, find the hand with no omission. Gravity unbound. Living room, a battlefield, all the toys that he concealed. Hunting down the piece of plastic, it's a fight so fantastic. In the cracks and under chairs, Jones dies without a care. This is now his only mission, find the hand with no omission. Gravity unbound. Inspector Jones is on the case, he's got a magnifying glass. Lost his hand to trolls online, now he's got a sassy sass. Blaming everyone he sees, from the mailman to the cat. Even God's on his suspect list, can you imagine that? Inspector Jones, clueless as can be. Blaming everyone in sight, oh what a sight to see. His investigations, while no one can escape, until the culprit's caught, we're all in a funny scrape. He's got a trench coat and a hat, thinks he's Sherlock Holmes, but his methods are so wacky, he's searching garden gnomes. Interrogates the neighbors and the postman too. No one's safe from Joneser, not even you. Inspector Joneser, clueless as can be. Blaming everyone in sight, oh what a sight to see. His investigations, while no one can escape, until the culprit's caught, we're all in a funny scrape. He's got a trench coat and a hat, thinks he's Sherlock Holmes, but his methods are so wacky. He's searching garden gnomes, interrogates the neighbors and the postman too. No one's safe from Joneser, not even you. He's got a list a mile long of suspects near and far, from the guy who mows the lawn to the lady at the bar. His theories are outrageous, his logic's out the door. But we can't help but laugh and cheer for more. He's questioning the goldfish and the birds up in the trees. Even asked the pizza guy, did you do it pretty please? Inspector Joneser's on a roll, his antics never end. But we all know deep down, he's just trying to defend. Inspector Joneser, clueless as can be, blaming everyone in sight, oh what a sight to see. His investigations, while no one can escape, until the culprit's caught, we're all in a funny scrape. Can be, blaming everyone in sight, oh what a sight to see. His investigations, while no one can escape, until the culprit's caught, we're all in a funny scrape.
Late night vibes is built on the screen. Superpower stacked, he's living the dream. Ripped in the box, gotta keep it pristine. A DC clothes, superhero supreme. Hardcore grind with a heart of steel. Collecting that fire, it's the real deal. Behind the mask, the figures reveal. Every cape, every hero's got that feel. Late night Bill Mo to Geneser. Throw it back like a vintage treasure. Hardcore beats with a synthy measure. Hip-hop flow melt to the pleasure. Collecting the past, but the vibe forever. Comics and toys, we're bound together. Bill and Joey's up, pushing through the weather. Late night shows, we ride forever. Late night shows, we ride forever. Choicers hyped, it traces his game. Comics in hand, he's staking his claim. Golden Age vibes with that noir flame. Trench coat sharp, making waves, no shame. Metal riffs cut like the achy trades. Rare finds in his foe, deep like the shades. He flips through the pages, history invades. Vintage art with the deals he's made. Late night Bill Mo to Geneser. Throw it back like a vintage treasure. Hardcore beats with a synthy measure. Hip-hop flow melt to the pleasure. Collecting the past, but the vibe's forever. Comics and toys, we're bound together. Bill and Joey's up, pushing through the weather. Late night shows, we ride forever. Got the figure shows, I got the books. Heroes and villains with all the right looks. From the capes to the crooks, they flip the script. Vintage raw, nothing's ever skipped. They're digging in deep from city to street. Hip-hop with the heat, they never retreat. On YouTube they meet where old school beats crash with metal riffs in a style so sweet. Late night Bill Mo to Geneser. Riding the waves like a laser blaster. Action-packed, this groove disaster. Metal meets Sith, taking it faster. Superpower toys, Dick Tracy Noir. Two collectors shining like stars. Late night hardcore hip-hop, we spar. Toys, comics, the world's ours. Late night shows, we ride forever.
There you go. And Sue Studio gifted you a member, Sean. So when your membership lapsed, she fixed it where it didn't. Thank you, Sue Studio. That was very kind of you. Well, I'm going to go ahead and say that this show's probably going to be just about over. I can hear my wife in the kitchen right now, which means that she's banging pots and pans. It means that she might be making me something to eat. I want to watch the more of that Vince McMahon stuff, so that'd be great too. And if you haven't watched it yet, it's on Netflix now. And Sean, thanking you there, Sue Studio. I appreciate that. So Nightwing, I don't see any viewer activity on you giving me a super chat tonight. So I don't. If you did, it didn't go through. So, or at least not on my end. Yeah, that Vince documentary is pretty good. The first 3 episodes pretty much just recaps of history of WWF or whatever. Not so much Vince, but that. But you know, it's all leading up to the inevitable flop. I'll be streaming in about 15 minutes, says Sean, for anyone that wants to watch him play Earthworm Jim 2 while I drink some brews at Sean Games Drunk. Thank you. Penguin is good. I haven't seen that, but sounds like it might be. If it's on HBO Max, I'm not going to be able to watch it because I got rid of that. I didn't know anything about the Vince. It's on Netflix. Yeah, it's a documentary. It's actually a limited series, so it's in episodes. I don't know how many episodes there are, but I'm on episode 4. It's what I'm going to be watching tonight, so we'll do that. And anyway, everybody, y'all keep on collecting, stay fantastic, and as always, have a good journey until next time here on Weird Fantastic Toy Adventures. Special thanks to the channel supporters. Without your help, these adventures would not be possible. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed today's adventure, please hit like, subscribe, and share the video.